Hey guys, welcome back. Today we have another great SPAC stock for you with a lot of upside potential that you may want to buy soon. Of course, remember this is a SPAC stock, so it is considered a speculative investment. And lastly, full disclaimer, I recently bought these stocks and are looking to buy more. Additionally, this is just my opinion and not financial advice, so please do your own further research. With that said, let's get into it. So first, we must do a quick recap of the 4 key strategies for a profitable SPAC trade. I must keep emphasizing this so that we remember to strictly keep with our trading strategy and not let our emotions get involved. We learned this in our previous video based on how hedge funds trade SPACs. If you have not watched it, please watch the detailed video explanation on SPAC strategies above. Okay, so number 1, we will only buy SPAC stocks with a reputable sponsors or great management. Why? Because there are so many SPACs out there that we need to find someone who is credible, which will increase the chance that they will find a good deal so we can make money. Number 2, we want to buy in at the early IPO stage. This is what the hedge funds do. However, since we likely won't get in pre-IPO, we can at least try to get in on the day of the IPO. Though even then, we must keep with step number 3, buy at or near redemption price. Then, step number 4, we will sell at deal announcement. Thus, we will only look at SPACs that have not made a deal announcement yet. Though I will make an exception to this rule if the deal is good and the price has not moved too much. So the first SPAC stock we have to buy now is SVF Investment Corp, SVFAU. I'm super excited about this SPAC because the sponsor is SoftBank. For those that don't know, SoftBank is a huge Japanese holding company with investments in technology, energy, and financial companies. But they are more famous because of their 100 billion Vision Fund, which is one of the largest tech-focused venture fund. Over the years, they have invested in many, and when I say many, I mean like almost everything you know. For example, they invested in Uber, ByteDance, i.e. TikTok, Grab, WeWork, Airbnb, DoorDash, SoFi, Sprint, T-Mobile, Arm Holding, Nvidia, etc. And that's just to name a few. Basically, they invested in everything and have many more investments all over Asia. As far as leadership, it is led by Masa-san, who is the famous billionaire founder and tech entrepreneur who famously invested $20 million in Alibaba in the 2000s, which is worth more than $100 billion today. He's a savvy investor with a great knowledge of technology trends. This particular SPAC, however, is led by Masa's right-hand man, Rajiv Misra. He's also the CEO of the $100 billion Vision Fund. Hence, this makes it even more interesting because aside from SoftBank's strong connection, Masa-san could easily just use this SPAC to merge with any of their current investments, which could immediately cause the stock price to jump. Hence, I think people are justified to be super excited to buy this SPAC as it would be too easy for SoftBank to find a good deal. Next, step 2. Unfortunately, we're too late to buy in at the IPO price. But it only started trading on Friday, and so we haven't really missed out much. Since we are buying now, we are buying the SPAC unit. One SPAC unit is equal to 1 share and 1/5 of a warrant. The warrant is like a stock option, which allows you to purchase more stock at the price of $11.50 each. In about 52 days or 2 months, the unit will split and the stock and the warrant will be 2 separate instruments you can trade. Hence, it is valuable to buy it now as you're getting a better value. I just bought some shares this morning at around $12.40, though the price has gone up to $13 by this afternoon. Next, step 3. Let's look at the technical to see the price action and determine a good price to get in. Remember, we want to buy at or near the redemption price of $10. However, the stock is so new, it likely won't go back to that level. There isn't enough data to really get a good idea of the technical. But just looking at the charts, we see that it peaked at $13.30 and began to move back to $13. However, this is mostly buying demand, so we really can't tell yet where its real support and resistance level is. But if we break it down for what it should be worth, we may have a good idea of the price to get in. As you recall, we know that the base value of the stock is $10. However, since we're buying early, we also get 1/5 of a warrant. Looking at other SPAC warrants, they usually begin trading for around $2 to $3 each. So using simple math, we know that then the SPAC right then should be worth $10 for the stock plus $2 or $3 for the warrant. Hence, you can see that the stock is kind of priced fairly. Of course, it may go higher due to more excitement when this news gets more mainstream. However, I think that when that happens, the hedge funds will take profit and start selling, which will drive the stock price down once demand falls. For now, if we can get in between $12 and $13, we are okay. We should not pay more than that. If it somehow goes below 12, I will be buying a lot more. Thus, remember to use dollar cost averaging and don't buy all at once. Lastly, step 4, sell on deal announcement. At this moment, there is no deal yet. SoftBank in their filing stated they have access to a wide range of investment opportunities and will be using this SPAC to bridge their investment strategy. Hence, I'm extremely confident that there will be a deal. Also, remember that because we are buying in early, we're also getting 1/5 of a warrant for each stock we own. Thus, make sure to buy in increments of 5 so you get a full warrant. For example, here we want to buy at least 5 stock to get 1 warrant. Next is Churchill Capital Corp, CCIV. We covered this stock last week and it was trading at around $10. If you haven't seen it, please watch our video above for 3 SPAC stocks that are really cheap to buy now. This SPAC is a Michael Klein SPAC that raised about $1.8 billion, which was linked to the DirecTV deal. However, nothing happened and it drifted lower back to its IPO price. Hence, it was a good deal based on a good sponsor and almost no risks. Today, as you can see, the stock has moved up dramatically by midday. There was a circuit breaker for a moment, and then the stock started trading and is now at $13. After hours, it's showing it reached $14. Interestingly, however, there is no news or confirmed announcement to justify the price movement. The stock traded more than 100 million shares compared to the daily average of 1.2 million. That's 100 times more than the average. Therefore, I think somebody knows something. Luckily, we are in this name already, so I don't recommend to buy it now. It is too late unless we hear more about the deal. In doing further research, there are online rumors that the deal is to merge with Lucid Motors. Here you have the Lucid Air. It is similar to the Tesla but actually looks much more sleek and fluid. They have just recently completed their EV factory and are getting closer to production. I don't know too much about the company as there is no point in digging deeper since this is just rumors. However, if it is true, then this is a crazy good deal. Not because I think it is an undervalued company, but because this is a hot name in the EV space. We know names like Tesla and NIO have gone up crazy, and if so, CCIV will go even higher. So what should we do next? Usually we will sell on deal announcement, or in this case, maybe we should sell on deal rumors. Looking at the charts, we see that the stock peaked at $14 and moved slowly back to $13. However, the stock popped back up to $14 after hours. Although it is currently just a rumor, the fact that more than 100 million shares traded today makes me really think that somebody knows something and has leaked information. Thus, although I don't recommend to buy now, for those of us that have already bought, based on the last video, let's wait to see if there's any news tomorrow. Though if it reaches closer to $15 tomorrow, I will probably sell and take my 50% profit. That's all for today. Please comment below and let me know what you think about these SPACs. If there are other stocks you want me to cover, let me know as well. And as always, this is just my opinion, so please do your own further research. Happy trading, and please don't forget to subscribe.